This is Agile in 3 minutes. How long will it take to get where we need to go? How sure are we that that's where we need to go? How sure are we that we can get there? That the place exists now? That it'll still exist when we get there? That we'll be happy we went? How sure are we that that's how sure we can justify being? And how sure are we of that? Yikes. Okay. Why are we asking how sure we are? How sure do we need to be? What for? What kinds of decisions are we trying to make? What are our rules, heuristics, and criteria for making them? Given these people, these needs, these skills, this much time, these constraints, how much cost and risk can we accept? How sure are we of what we think we can accept? Yikes. Okay. What do we lose if we don't get to our destination at the appointed time? If we can tell we're not going to make it, what's the cost of stopping early? If we stop whenever time's up, what's the cost of doing that? And what value do we get to keep? At any given time, what value are we counting on getting that we haven't gotten yet? Why is that value still at risk? What would we have to do differently to get it sooner? To count on it less? To live without it? Could we do any of those things? Should we do any of those things? Crap, I need to talk faster. Where was I? Right. How long will it take to get where we need to go? Wait. Who's asking? What do they say they'll do with the information? What do I think they'll do with the information? Okay, they need the information. Can we lay out the steps to get there? How confident are we that those are all the right steps and none of the wrong ones? Do we know how to take every one of those steps? Is the path similar to a path we've trodden before? How similar? How different? How sure are we about the degree of similarity? How much does our related experience improve our predictions? Are they more accurate? More precise? How much more? Can we tell? How predictable were we before? How predictable are we now? What might happen to change that? How much of that is under our control? How much of it can we bring under our control? What would it cost to do that? Is it worth it? What could we have been doing instead? Under what conditions do we feel confident that we know enough to try and see? What can we do to feel the same kind of confidence under more and more conditions? How much time do we spend figuring out answers to questions like these in order to decide whether to start? What does it cost to do that? Is it worth it? What could we have been doing instead? This has been Amitai delivering